on both sides of the coin because here's the thing. Bacardi got 6 million views, right?
Yeah.
But he nor nobody around his management can't monetize that. They don't make sense. Getting 6 million views and you can't monetize that?
No, they gotta wait till people come.
Don't make no sense. So there gotta be some level of.
That's the first thing I check.
There gotta be some level of organization, even around you in your circle. Somebody gotta understand how the industry works.
Yeah, boy.
Somebody got. Let me show you what happened. Let me show you what happened. Let me tell you what happened with Bacardi song. KI them go and do remixes for it. You know why they're going to do remixes for it? Because they know how to benefit from the 6 million views that he get. They will make money from that. Yeah. So in terms of organizing ourselves, we got to organize along them lines. We got to understand how is it that we monetize our efforts. If we don't monetize our efforts, we could produce the best music.
Yeah.
Get the
we
most
could
likes.
be consistent. We could get 10 million views. Music is a business, and you got to learn how to monetize it. And that's when it can start making sense. Like, if you got 6 million views, you're a big artist in your country and you broken, no promoting booking you, buddy. That's the bottom line. People like to associate themselves with success.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. And before I ask this question, I made an observation being in a part of the Soca Monarch, right? Nikita has a song, Feeling the Vibes Again. That was one of the favorite songs leading up to the competition.
Sammy is a liar, man.
It's not true.
Yes, a liar, man.
It's not true, Sammy.
How the man that had the favorite? A man that had the favorite song in the competition.
I said one of the, you see?
Yeah.
All right,
Out for brother,
English,
Listening is key. Organize your ears.
Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
she was one of the favorites. I had my ears to the ground. I was a first timer, so I got to find out what's going on, right? But when I heard her song, one of the first things I said, wrong bang, right? Because she sang Feeling the Vibes Again. Then she started singing, about the different, think a water, a banks, or a stag, or she had a set of different brands in the song. And she come out as one of the top 3 in the Soca Monarch. None of those brands that she called couldn't go and say, we want to jump behind this song because it got other brands inside of it. You understand? So for me, it's like a science behind this thing. And Guyana is not accustomed to seeing artists who are cerebral. And this is my modus operandi now. If I working on a song, I stop releasing half a song and snippets of a song, and by the time you're ready to release the song, the snippet of the song got far more views than the actual song because you preempt and you jump the gun. You got to think. If I want to go to Answer McCall, I can't call Answer McCall's competitor inside of my song and then go and ask them to jump behind it.
Mr. Medas.
Yes, sir.
Music is a business. This is my take. There is no time that I'm singing a song, even if I was a secular artist, that I'm calling the name of a brand in it.
Why not?
Because it's free advertising for the brand.
No.
And listen, listen. What if I call the name of Stag, and Stag has already decided at a corporate level that they will not go down this route of having a specific artist.
But you count your losses.
No. Listen, just wait, Sammy, my time.
You stuck with that as a permanent branded effort for the brand.
So you saying don't count nothing in it?
No, I'm not saying you shouldn't. You could. I'm saying for me as an artist, if I'm taking this as a business, I am not going to say that this brand is why, no, because I'm looking. You understand? So I need to give myself scope. If this brand that I call doesn't want me because this is their corporate decision, then who's gonna take me?
All right. So I respect.
No, Corinne. I just want to hold on another point. You talk about. No, I just want to hold this other one. You talk about artists going and abusing about not being paid and stuff like that. Yeah. When are we going to touch on the fact that some artists, Guyanese artists, are just ridiculous to work with?
Not only Guyanese, but continue.
No, but we're talking about... We're speaking... Listen, fellas. We are speaking to our Guyanese artists.
I can tell something here so will shock you.
Hold on, Devon. We're speaking to our Guyanese artists.
Y'all need any more fruta? Yeah.
We are speaking to our Guyanese artists.
By the way, big up to Republic Bank.
This is
Continue. Continue. They have this app out. It's a great app. Online banking. You won't go to bank for months if you go and get this
They're
app.
for your bag, though.
Yeah, they're for my bag. They're the one for you.
I hope you get paid for that.
Inbox me if you need. Listen, I'll walk you through iOS, Android. Go to the App Store, look for Republic Bank Guyana, download the app. You don't even have to go into the bank to register for online banking. You understand? Listen, I've been transferring money since yesterday and the day before yesterday from one account to the next, domestic account, international accounts. If you do it before 3:30, the transaction will go through. If you do it after 3:30, then it will go over to the next day. But if you, for more information, jump in my inbox. Somebody tag Republic Bank right now. We on it. Tag them.
So back again to it, right? When are we gonna address? We're talking to our Guyanese artists. This is a business. And in doing business, because outside the artist, I do business. Business is about relationship. If you're an artist and you come into this business circle and you're just ridiculous to work with, you're arrogant, you know what I mean? You got these great wish lists that, you know what I mean? And all of these things, you can rub a promoter wrong. And there's nobody that can talk to them that would allow them to put you on a show. So attitude is important.
But Psycho, you were difficult to work with too.
Look.
And
Psycho. Attitude master. You understand?
No.
Here it is. It's attitude, you know. I remember years, you see this brother here, we'd argue how much we want. I remember as young artists, when we roll up in a dance, Corwin playing. Them time, he ain't so fat. He spinning records. You understand? He playing. This is no joke. I can't count the amount of times that when Corwin see me, and he know that we do a thing, ghetto voices, Corwin is throwing the same rhythm we're running. We ain't stopping the party or not, no. And just pass the mic over, and you just come in, do your thing, get a forward in less than 2 minutes, sometimes a minute alone, and we gone. We never had recordings. This is how we used to work.
Yeah.
How many persons now get a song, the engineer fix them up nice and they sound good, and they come out and they do it. Put them on the stage, they can't work it.
Yeah.
That's why you have to prepare yourself. You got to invest in yourself. I'll give you a quick example outside of music. 15 guys, 20 guys is lime, right? And they play football. And everybody is, they come out to get a sweat in the afternoon, and everybody come out, everybody clean and everything, and then they be like, hey, Malcolm, we gotta get a ball. Right? Each one of them spliff for they smoking could buy a ball. No, this serious thing, brethren. And they ain't kicking football this afternoon, you know why? Because they don't have a ball.
Yeah.
If they put $100 each, they could buy a couple ball. You understand? 200 each could get them a real good thing. But if Malcolm doesn't provide a ball, then Malcolm is the bad one.
Yeah.
You understand? There's the mindset of the people. So you got to try to break them out of it.
Yeah.
So I know my work ethic is always get you through. You get help along the line or whatever. But we could depend. Even now, I could go in a party, take a rhythm and mash up. Because even though I don't sing, when these rhythms come out, I keep practicing them in my head when I'm hearing them. And all these things, that's how I keep myself in tune.
But
people don't do that these days.
If you one day, you go to the party, Corwin jump a rhythm or whatever, or he tell you at the time, hey, Malcolm, I can't get a rhythm there. And you go now on social media.
No, never.
No, I'm just saying. You go on social media.
Then he shouldn't give me no more rhythm.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
so that's
how
the
it
point
should
I was
be.
getting at.
It's over. You disrespect the relationship.
Yeah,
that's
that's all
point.
it is, bro.
I just want to touch on something that Psycho would have mentioned, right? About Sammy was saying that, sometimes you put a product in a song and if it didn't work, it didn't work. If it hit, it hits, right? There is no formula where music is concerned. None. Everyone would have found their success differently.
Yeah.
Right? So I always say to artists, more than likely if you go to university and you study law and you pass the exam, there's a high chance that you're going to come out and you're going to practice law. Music is not like that. You could be singing for 20 years and someone will come and sing for 2 days. And gone.
And get the spot you've been working for.
And get the spot that you've been working for. With a less fancy voice, with a less voice, you may be an artist who could play multiple instruments. You're a very good songwriter. You're a very good vocalist. And Pops, here come Baby Skello. Right? And you've been singing for 15 years. And you're singing all the fancy studio. And Baby Skello, they're right in the yard with Chinese Man and Sugar Daddy.
So artists need to understand
No. What I'm saying is that...
With a fresh little thing too.
No. Yeah. What's with a Spanish? No, what we need to understand is that what may work for Sammy may not work for Psycho, may not work for Devon, may not work. That's music for you, right? Everyone finds their success differently. So while I respect your point as you would not do that, there are artists who would have done that before and got success. I know promoters who went and print a flyer back in the days at Flyer and put on sponsor, never even talk to the people yet.
Still happen.
And next thing you know, you get called, hey, I can sponsor the event. Or you get called, take the thing off the flyer.
Right? 50-50.
Right?
They put DJs and artists.
Yeah. You know, so I'm saying this. I'm saying this to say is that there's no guarantee where music is concerned. Absolutely none. It's a risky business. And like I said, you have people who sell sex and it works for them. And then some people try to sell it and nobody buying it. Right?
Sexy good.
They're sexy for them, you know? People, I mean, I'm serious. Like, you know, there are people who found their success differently. So my thing is that you don't have to take the path that everybody else is taking, right? Somebody might go to radio and their success, they got through radio. Somebody might do social media and got their success. So there's absolutely no right or wrong way in how you do it. Coming to the attitude, I know that we're dealing with the Guyanese artists tonight, but again, we would have dealt with overseas artists, regional artists.
Come on, you watching
right?
them also.
And no, I know we're dealing with Guyanese artists, right? But it's something that comes with the territory, right? If you listen to interviews about Michael Jackson, right? You would hear some things that is not even. You might say, well, Michael is that type of guy, but you cannot, run away from the fact that he was extremely successful at music. His attitude may have been bad. Look at Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel probably is going to go down as one of the greatest dancehall artists. Talent-wise, he's good, but his attitude is terrible. So sometimes it doesn't come in a package. But you as a promoter, I ain't really care about your attitude, you know. I care about you sign your contract, you come and do me work.
And you full this
I ain't got no personal likeness to no artist. It's business I doing.
All right.
Right? You make me sure. Me and you ain't got a lime, we ain't got a gaff. You even got a smile with me. Just turn up and do the show. Right? You even got to like me. You get your money from me and I get me money from you, and we good, bro.
Yeah, but they could do that. They got the luxury car. They already known and they're being booked. When you know trying to think,
point taken.
You gotta humble yourself, man.
Point taken, and I agree.
I'm
in agreement with that.
Yeah, because even Guyanese artists give attitude to that meet a level too. You understand? That meet the backstage is know what's going on. Show got start 10 o'clock. And they walking in after the international act at the venue.
Correct.
And still fighting for the full time.
You know the amount of foreign acts we play with in Heatwave and Brutal or whoever. Travel and tour with these established Jamaican artists. I can tell you something that might shock you. Some of the hardest people to work with is the acts that come before that can perform for 10 minutes. They're not disciplined. The featured artists, we play for the featured artists. They're more disciplined.
Maybe that's why they're the featured artists.
It's like, why you figure these men get where they're going? Because they're taking this thing serious.
But this is why I brought the two of y'all here.
But it comes back now to what Malcolm keeps saying. You see, I run from the man thing and he come back. You got to be organized. If you don't get so what I'm saying to
it'd be a tragedy if we left here tonight and nobody down here in this side. Let we start the organizing right here.
It's not a company or corporation that's holding everybody confined to nothing, you know. It is a loose network of using your resources. If I know, if you got to set up a Sammy, if I want to set up something like this, say, for artists, you think a guy done go through all the different run through them thing? I must say, Sammy, what is this thing really? And you must say, for say, well, this is where you use and get the person. I think because I'm not in competition with you, I'm trying to do something. Let me say, if one of this could be set up just for artists use on a page. You organize to do them thing. These things could happen easily. You know how much equipment AJ and them would donate to these causes. I'm telling you, bro. No, this is not talk. Call with speakers and them things people would get, bro. I telling you, but you gotta be organized. You think they got Malcolm and set up a thing, Malcolm ain't get on. But if it's everybody, I'm not asking for a commitment. You understand?
No. I am all for. I'm all in and always support the artists. And Malcolm would just say to you that even before we got into radio and television as DJs, that is something we used to do. Artists come in a dance, right away you ask if you want to touch your mic, you play a rhythm and is it what it is. And yes, we have to in every sector you have to be organized. You must have some level of structure, right? In order to move forward. I know that there's been lots of attempts in the past to establish a music body.
Yeah.
And like I said,
why has that not happened?
But that's what I'm saying.
Down. I want to answer
the thing
this.
is that with in life in general, it doesn't have to just do with music. You will always have people who are for and against. And I think a lot of times
against a body being formed.
Yeah, because most times people sometimes don't approve of some of the individuals who are attempting to create such. My thing is that we need to start it somewhere or the other, even if it starts with just 5 persons, it needs to be started. All right? There are issues surrounding the music industry that I know from a government level that the government is willing to listen to, stuff like copyrights and all of this. But it's always stronger together as a movement, as compared to Tyndall pushing his agenda, Devon pushing his agenda. I think that it's time that we start somewhere.
Yeah.
We don't have to have everyone because sometimes not everyone sees your vision at the time. Right? And some people will come along eventually. But you need to start somewhere. Right? And the music body in Guyana needs to get started. Like I said, even if it starts with 4 persons or 5 persons, we need to get it started.
I said this. Jude got something to say and Devon got something to say and Tyndall. I just saying this practically. To my fellow artists, get out there, man. Use social media. Like social media kicking as just as much as radio and everything else now. I've talked with people who wanted to start their career. I'm gonna check their Facebook. The last time they post was 2020 in November. When was their birthday? I'd like to thank everybody for all their well wishes and the thing. And you want people to follow you, but you're not very social.